Alright, so today we are going to be looking at the coefficient of determination. Okay, so similar to what we were doing before, it's just an extension of it. So the coefficient of determination can help us predict what's going to come. So it is, as we can define here, it is the degree to which one variable can be predicted from another linearly related variable. Is given by a statistic called the coefficient of determination. Okay, the coefficient of determination is denoted as uppercase R squared. Okay, so this is really important so that we know how to write the coefficient of determination. It is drawn by here, and I'll even probably underline that just so we can clearly know that. Okay, and it is calculated by squaring the correlation coefficient. Okay, so that's what we've been talking about in the last couple of videos. Now we're going to move on. Okay, nice easy formula for us today. The coefficient of determination is, as we know, is R squared. And as we said here, it is calculated by squaring the correlation coefficient, which is R. Okay, so we can just find that by squaring the correlation coefficient and we can get our answer. Okay, I'll let you copy that one down. I'm going to go through the example. Okay, so for the relationship described by this scatter plot, the coefficient of determination equals 0.521. Okay, so this scatter plot here, it's got a coefficient determination of 0.521. Determine the value of the correlation coefficient, which we know is R. Okay. So to start with, a real nice easy one is, I'm going to just write what we know. Okay, coefficient of determination, that is R squared and it is 0.521. So the first things first is, I'm just going to write that up. Okay, 5210. Alright, that's what we've got now. So to go to the next step, all I need to do is just do the square root of it. Okay, so if I do the square root, and remembering when I do the square root, which is very important for this step, is the plus or minus. Okay, that's determining whether it is negative or positive. Okay, from this I'm going to just chuck that in my calculator and get my answer, which is R equals 0.7218. Okay. As you can notice here, I already forgot my plus or minus. Okay, so make sure we've got that plus or minus. How do I know whether it's a positive or negative? Okay, I know my correlation coefficient is 0.7218, but I need to figure out, is that positive or negative? The easiest way to do that is by just looking at the scatter plot. Is it going in a positive direction? Is it going in a negative direction? Well, we can see it's going downwards. It's in a negative direction. Okay, my correlation coefficient therefore will be negative 0.7218. Okay, that's all I've got. I'm just going to write a concluding statement for that. So I'm just going to write, therefore, R equals negative 0.718 as the scatter plot indicates a negative, and remember we're trying to use the correct terminology, so it's a negative association. Okay, that's pretty much all it is for this video. Nice and short one. We just got to realise we're just trying to wrap my head around the coefficient of determination. Okay, all it is it is just the correlation coefficient squared. And remember, if you can go one way, you can go the other. The main thing is remembering that square root plus or minus, looking at it, it's a negative association, so we're going to have a negative as our answer. Okay, that's all. The next video is very similar. We're using the same sort of formula, but make sure we give it a watch so that we can continue on with our exercises. Okay, awesome.